Hey, Cooter! Joe! Check this out!
Yeah, we've kind of taken our eye off the ball because we've had a lot to do recently.
Yeah.
And that brings me right back round to the fact that I've had no spare time, it seems, this week to actually stay current. I have no idea what's going on in the world. Because I did think that page 3 had been abolished, the page 3 girl, because that was a thing. That was the last I heard of it, but then apparently not.
No. What happened, I think, for 4 or 5 days, the Sun just didn't have somebody on page 3. Or page 7 is the other one, isn't it?
Page 7 was men, wasn't it?
No. I thought sometimes they had a front page story in the Sun that kind of went over a few pages, so they pushed it back, and it sometimes went to page 7. I think there was a page 7 magazine.
Oh, right. Okay.
Possibly. I think sometimes the Sun is always on an odd number. It's because it's always on the page when you turn it. It is.
Yeah, that's right. It's the
on
first
the right
thing you
hand
see.
side. Yeah.
It's a nice pair of tits.
But yeah, for some reason on 4 or 5 days they didn't have page 3, and then it just came back.
Yeah.
And it was the News of the World, the sister magazine of the Sun.
Yeah.
The News of the World said that they've got rid of page 3. But then the Sun came out and goes, well, no, we never said that, or I don't know where they got their information, but hey, it did help our sales a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a bit like, oh, that's terrible. And there was loads of people complaining. It's like, why are you complaining? If you brought a newspaper just to look at a pair of tits on like an 18 or 19-year-old girl, that's cost you money. You could just get on the internet.
This is what I've never understood about stuff like page 3 or
Back
even
in like the 80s or early 90s, yes.
Yeah. But since the advent of the internet and fibre optic broadband and things like that, you know, where you don't have to wait for the image to download pixel at a time.
Line by line. The amount of time wasted back in the day.
Hoping it wasn't going to be a picture of a tranny.
If you did want a video, if you did want a video, you had to download it.
Yeah.
Do you remember those days
Yes,
when
I
you
do.
had to download the QuickTime video?
Yep. Yeah.
I believe Chloe's just returned home from her sleepover.
She has.
Whilst we're talking about naked ladies and porn.
There was no such thing as streaming.
Nope.
Yeah, we're old.
Yes, kids. Yes, kids. Back in the day, you had to download.
Back in my day.
You had to have a hidden folder on your hard drive. Buried in the pictures folders.
Indeed, yeah. Buried away,
Jesus.
folder inside a folder inside a folder, so people would get bored of clicking through all the folders.
And when you've downloaded like 2 or 3 videos, you run out of disk space because you only had 4 gigabytes. I mean, that's when I was younger. There were days when there wasn't even a gigabyte in the hard drive.
This is true.
It was...
Yeah.